243-3536 or visit us on Facebook.
Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars in Britt, Iowa. Looking for a get-up-and-go have-fun car? Check out Easy Go's new elite models powered by Samsung lithium technology with unbeatable power and performance, unprecedented zero-maintenance batteries, and an 8-year warranty. Check out our new pre-owned and customized options today at Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars, 1/2 mile south of Britt on James Avenue.
All right, it's now time for West Hancock Volleyball on KHAM B103 and streaming live at KOW.com. Now let's head to your pregame and live play-by-play with the voice of Eagles, A.J. Taylor.
Hey, thanks very much as we get underway with volleyball here on B103 worldwide on KOW.com and B103.com and worldwide there, not only there, but also on Eagle Eye TV. You can check it out there as we get underway with volleyball here, and this is going to be a good one. Eagles kind of smarting after that loss to the Eagles, and I do mean the Eagle Grove Eagles, 3-0, and it was a tough one as the ladies fought hard, and they got close, but the problem was they just couldn't quite finish it, and as a result, the Eagles end up losing in 3 straight sets. Our pregame show brought to you by Miller & Sons Golf Cars in Britt, your Easy Go headquarters for golf car sales, as well as car and utility vehicle sales, service, finance, leasing, and plus they sell Cushman haulers and Aluma trailers and provide winterization and storage for your golf carts, among others. Go Eagles from Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars in Britt. You can check out their inventory at millergolfcars.com. We'll come back and take a look at the team after the 60-second timeout on the Eagles Sports Network.
First Citizens Bank's contactless debit cards make purchases easy. Call us at 800-423-1602 or stop in to see us about getting one today. First Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars in Britt, Iowa. Looking for a get-up-and-go have-fun car? Check out Easy Go's new elite models powered by Samsung lithium technology with unbeatable power and performance, unprecedented zero-maintenance batteries, and an 8-year warranty. Check out our new pre-owned and customized options today at Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars, 1/2 mile south of Britt on James Avenue.
Admit it, nothing says barbecue like Big Brad's. For 12 years, offering award-winning barbecue for vending, catering, parties, reunions, graduations, or any other event in your future. Book Big Brad's Barbecue today. Call 515-293-0791. And let's go Eagles.
You can tell it is the Battle of Hancock County as we get underway here with the Eagles Sports Network. A.J. Taylor with you here. Executive producers are Carl Woldridge, Zarin Eggestal, Ann Feener, and the hardest working producer in radio, Angela Nelson. Mel Balsley back in master control. But I want to take a moment, thank you. I want to take a moment here to wish all the love in the world to Mary Beth. I hope and pray everything comes out okay. Things are looking a little grim, but we wanted to wish and pass on our best wishes to one of the most outstanding ladies you're ever going to find in Mary Beth. She's having a tough time of it here, and I hope that everything turns out okay. But nonetheless, this one's for you, Mary Beth, and that's the way it's going to be. All right, let's take a look at this team and see what we've got here as far as these Eagles are concerned. Like I said, this is a team that is trying to put some things together. They've got Carly Johnson coming in as libero there in the white shirt tonight. The Eagles will be wearing their red uniforms. They'll have Aubrey Madsen out there, who is one of the servers. She is a sophomore, and she is playing well. Eden Nielsen, the senior, also at that right setter position. On the outside hitter position, and the defensive specialist is Charlie Brueggemann. And you've got Demarius Duran, who has been playing absolutely outside special at the defensive setter specialist position. She is usually playing on the outside wings, allowing for Carly to come on the inside. So we'll see if that combination is going to work tonight. As they've been talking more and more, things have been kind of gluing together here, and we'll see how things work. You're going to see Claire Johnson's jump in, the junior. She is number 9, and she is going to be one of the servers in this ball game. And then you've got Cooper Sobek, who will come in as one of the outside hitters. Peyton Whipple playing out of her mind once again, the outside hitter and the defensive specialist, a sophomore on this team. And then you've got Lauren Johnson, a freshman, who's another outside hitter, does a great job. Faith Steenblock, who leads in many categories with these Eagles. The junior, she is a server, and then you've got Whitney Johnson, the senior, who is a middle hitter and a server as well too. And Addison Frito, we will see as well too, as a defensive specialist. We'll come right back after this quick timeout on the Miller & Sons pregame show on B103, worldwide on KIW.com and on the Eagles Sports Network.
Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars in Britt, Iowa. Looking for a get-up-and-go have-fun car? Check out Easy Go's new elite models powered by Samsung lithium technology with unbeatable power and performance, unprecedented zero-maintenance batteries, and an 8-year warranty. Check out our new pre-owned and customized options today at Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars, 1.5 miles south of Britt on James Avenue.
Let's go down to the floor for opening introductions to today's game.
Our senior number 11, Greta Gowd. Our senior number 12, Valerie Wells. Our junior number 13, Sydney Helgeson. Our senior number 14, Kennedy Crane. And the libero for the Cardinals, the senior number 2, Ali Durr. The Cardinals head coach is Michaela Robb. She is assisted by Kelsey Cook and Natalie Dipple. And now for the home team, the West Hancock Eagles. A senior number 6, Eden Nielsen. A sophomore number 7, Charlie Bruggeman. A junior number 8, Damaris Duran. A sophomore number 12, Peyton Whipple. A junior number 17, Faith Steenblock. A senior number 20, Whitney Johnson. And the libero for the Eagles, a freshman number 1, Carly Johnson. West Hancock's head coach is Shane Heff. She is assisted by Becca Seglin and Monica Sickle. The officials assigned to tonight's contest are Larry Wentz and Andrea Nicola Saban. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your caps for the singing of the national anthem by Mackenzie Brooks, Madeline Ford, and Addie Crown.
Eagles volleyball in 30 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars in Britt, Iowa. Looking for a get-up-and-go have-fun car? Check out Easy Go's new elite models powered by Samsung lithium technology with unbeatable power and performance, unprecedented zero-maintenance batteries, and an 8-year warranty. Check out our new pre-owned and customized options today at Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars, 1.5 miles south of Britt on James Avenue.
Back here on the Eagles Sports Network as we get back underway, and this should be a fun contest between these two teams. We'll see how well they will get after it here tonight as they will be playing here strong on the Eagles Sports Network. And our pregame show, of course, was brought to you by Miller & Sons in Britt, your easy-go headquarters for golf car sales, service, finance, and leasing. The car and utility vehicle sales, service, finance, leasing. I think I said that already, didn't I? Plus, Cushman haulers, they sell them. Aluma trailers. They also provide winterization and storage. Go Eagles from Miller & Sons easy-go golf cars in Britt. Check out their inventory at millergolfcars.com. All right, here we go. The first service is up and away we go, right on cue. Ladies will set it up towards the far side. They'll spank it into the net, and it is Garner up by 1. Garner in their black uniforms, the libero wearing the red. Eagles in their red uniforms, libero wearing the white. Next service comes across by Frayne, and this one is an ace. That makes it a 2-0 contest in this first set. Eagles are going to be playing Belmont tomorrow. In football, Garner will be taking on Osage. Free balled over, picked up there by Johnson in the center. They send it over to the far side. Eagles tap it over. Garner responds and collapses. Now they'll have to free ball it back over. Johnson underneath it, pings it over to the far side. Now the attempt shot in the middle is saved, but into the net, and the Eagles get their first point. Ace Steam Block will do the first service for the Eagles, who are down 2-1. Claire Johnson will step out for a moment, get a breath of fresh air out of this heat. The service comes across just over the net, picked up by Garner. They'll send it up and free ball it back over. Picked up here by the Eagles. They'll stage it over towards the far side. The spike hits the near corner on the near side on that back end, and it makes it a 2-2 matchup here. Garner readjusts on the back line. Service comes across, and Garner easily handles it. They free ball it over. Picked up here by the Eagles. They'll get it over towards the middle. The attempted kill off the block is back into the Eagle end. They can't do anything with it. And Garner comes up with a 3-2 lead. Busy night right now on all the Koloff media networks. Service across here. Dug out, picked up by the Eagles. They'll free ball it over to the back line. Libro's got it. They'll set it into the center. Off the joust. And the Eagles have tied it up at 3-3. The Eagles just need to finish. That's the big key thing here. Shot off the tape, picked up there by Garner. They'll set it over to the near side. The spike off the joust, and they'll bring it back over here to the near side. Another joust, but this time, Frayne says no way. She pops it back down on the Eagles' end to make it now 4-3. Service across here by Garner, picked up by the Eagles to the center. They'll bring it over far side, off the block, and into the Cardinal end to make it now 4-4. Now the service comes across there by Johnson. Whitney sends it to the center. The attempted kill is back into the Eagle end and down for a point to make it 5-4. Nice spike by Frayne right there in the center. Sorry by Greta. She is a formidable power in all the sports that she plays. Service across, picked up here by the Eagles. They'll send it over into the middle. Free ball to the back line, picked up by Greta. They'll get it over to near side. Frayne, the attempted kill, off the block, down on the Cardinal end to make it 5-5. Student section wanted to get close to the action, so they are all the way down on the floor. Service comes across, picked up there, over to the far side. Frayne to the middle, the attempted kill not there. Eagles stage it up into the middle, tap it to the back corner, picked up here. Libro pops it forward. And this will come over on a free ball, picked up here by the Eagles. They'll stage it back over to the far side. The attempted kill, Greta saves it. Picked up here by the Cardinals. They tap it over. Eagles with a nice little rally going here. The attempted kill across, not there. Picked up by the Cardinals. Over to the near side, another attempted shot. This one to the back line, and the Cardinals are able to put it down for a point. That makes it 6-5. Now the service comes across here by the Cardinals. They'll send it over. Dug out nicely on that back line. Stage to the middle. Free balled over to the near corner. Picked up here. Cardinals looking here to go to the far side. The spike. Dug and down. Ball goes the ball. Claire Johnson had to go down to the floor and it literally peel it off of the new flooring. 7-5. Cardinals serve. Eagles. Free ball this one back. It's picked up by the Cardinals who send it over. Picked up here by the Eagles. To the back line. The kill to the back corners, just a foot off as Greta watches it go out of bounds to make it 8-5. Ouch, looking very closely at that one, making sure it did not drop in. Now the service comes across again. Eagles take it, and that's an ace. Whitney Johnson just couldn't get the bump situated right. She had her left hand up a little higher than her right, and coach is saying, look, you got to do it this way. Another service across. Bumped nicely by Johnson. Set up here to the far side. Picked up and sent over. Cardinals are having trouble with it. They get it under control. Gouge sends it over. Picked up here by the Eagles. They'll send it over to the far side. The attempted kill. Saved by Gouge onto the floor. Picked up here by the Cardinals. They'll free ball it over. Eagles stage it over towards the far side. Off the block. Tap down. Not there. Picked up here by the Cardinals into the center. Tap over. Picked up easily by the Eagles. They'll send it over to the middle. Popped off the block. Here come the Cardinals to the other end as they stage it in the middle. Tapping it over slightly. That block nicely saved. Picked up here by the Cardinals. They flop it over and out of bounds. Eagles get one back, make it 6-9 here in this the first set. Claire Johnson into the center. Staring at a three-person back line. Sends this one deep. Picked up by the Cards. They'll send it over to Gouge. She'll smash it into the net. That makes it now 7-9. Johnson making sure there's enough inflation in the ball. Now fires it over. Picked up by Gouge on the back line. They'll set it up. Now the attempted kill cross court not there. What do we have? Eagles are in the net. Looks like that will be number 7, Charlie Brueggemann, who ended up touching the net somehow. Picked up here, and that one hits the net. Boy, it's just Christmas around here. Eagles try to give away a point. The Cardinals give it right back. 10-8 here. It's August, right? Heading into September. Well, we're close. Service across. Dug out nicely on the back corner. Near side. Now Gouge puts up a rocket. It's blasted right back in her face. She sends one back over again. Eagles steady it. Get it over to the far side. The attempted kill off the tape. This one cross court trouble. Picked up there by the Cardinals. Free ball to the back line. Libro's got it. Now they send it here to Gouge. She free balls, taps it over. Picked up. Everybody flying. Can't quite get it, can the Eagles? And it goes out of bounds. 11-8. Our Raptors are fighting here. They're not letting these little Redbirds do what they want. Here's the service coming across. Picked up. And that one's free balled right onto the stage. Make it now 12-8. For all intensive purposes, that had a forward rotator spin, and when you try to bump it, but you bump it high, it'll go right and ricochet back behind you. There it is again. She's figured it out. Gouge, tap, backed over. Cardinals have to figure out what to do with this thing as they send it over to the near side. The attempted kill is into the net. Again, another funky spin, but this time the Eagles were able to lower the bump and send it over where they needed to send it to, then create their own spin on the ball that the Cardinals couldn't handle. 12-9 here. Service comes across. It's a side spinner. They'll take it over here to the far side. Cardinals blast it over, dug out by the Eagles. Bumped up, look over here to the near side. They'll free ball it into the center. Cardinals have to go down deep to get it. Gouge fires it, dug out by Johnson, picked up here. Eagles return the favor. Labro picks it up. They send it over here to the near side. The attempted kill is in the net. Make it now 12-10. Another service comes across to the back line, dug out here, picked up there. Rita, now the attempted kill off the block, and that one, she turned her hands just a bit inside on her, and as a result, she ended up knocking it out of bounds on the Eagles side to make it 13-10. That was Johnson. Now here's the service again. Across it comes. That one, another dead spinner. It's a dropper. You can't contain it by having to bump it up in front. You have to come down with it. Eagles are talking about it because she's probably going to come back with that same serve again. And there it is. This time they got it. Serving it back up. Tapped over. Picked up here by the Cardinals. They'll send it up into the center. The attempted kill. And Johnson has to dive on the floor, but she cannot get it to come up. It'll fall to the floor to make it now 15-10. Cardinals beginning to figure out the back line here of the Eagles, and the Eagles have got to make some adjustments. Another dropper comes up. This one bumped up, and it's an ace. Timeout called. We'll step aside as the Eagles are down 16-10. First set on the Eagles Sports Network.
KIW.
Do it.
Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go.
Go Golf Cars in Britt, Iowa. Looking for a get-up-and-go have-fun car? Check out EasyGo's new elite models powered by Samsung lithium technology with unbeatable power and performance, unprecedented zero-maintenance batteries, and an 8-year warranty. Check out our new pre-owned and customized options today at Miller & Sons EasyGo Golf Cars, 1/2 mile south of Britt on James Avenue.
Well, the Cardinals come up with a couple of aces. Eagles come back with a strong block. It's 18-11 here. Sorry for the brief interruption. Don't know exactly what's going on here. Anyway, service comes across deep corner. That one's out of bounds as that goes too far. Now, you can tell that this coaching staff is really getting into the basic fundamentals that these ladies need to know. Service across there by Greta Gouch. She sends this over. Johnson dives to the floor, picked up. Over here near side. Gouch has to dive for it. Now they go to the far side. The attempted kill is in there by the Cardinals. That makes it 20-11. Service comes across by Gouge, and this one nearly got Johnson, or did it? Yes, they say it came off of her shoulder as she tried to dive out of the way. That makes it 21-11. And again, I mentioned the fact that the Cardinals are figuring out that back defensive line, so now the Eagles have got to make some adjustments. Service picked up by the Eagles to the center, tapped over, nicely dug out by the Cardinals. They stage it here to the near side. The attempted kill to the back line, and Johnson can't handle it. Out of bounds it goes. It comes off her hands to make it 22-11. Welcome all of you who are watching on the Eagles Sports Network on the Eagle Eye TV. Service up in the air, picked up, over she comes, tapped down, picked up by the Eagles. Wait. There's a lift. (23-11) here. Service comes across. Dugout, out of bounds. Make it now set point. Eagles will bring in here Audrey Madsen. She will come in. Service across. It's a rocket. Dug out here by the Eagles to the back line. They'll send it over to the middle. Free balled over. Cardinals watch it. Set it up over towards the near. Touch up. Picked up there in the center. Working it over here towards the near side. The tap over. Dug back up. Tap back over to the Eagles. They'll set it back up over here towards the near side. The attempted kill. Cross-court dugout by the Cards. They'll send it up over here to the near side. A blast. The joust. And the Eagles come away with a point. Nice block there by the Eagles. At the net. We stay at set point. 12 chances here. Charlie Brueggemann will come in. Stepping out will be Aubrey Madsen. Going to serve here is going to be Whitney Johnson. She sends this over. Dug out on the back line. Near side. Another dig. Into the lights. Set up. Picked up here to the near side. Tapped over. Cardinals trying to joust with it. Can't. Eagles stage it to the far side. Tapped over. This one's trouble. And it's going to drop for a point. The ball just died in midair. And the Cardinals were staged to try and come up with a good spike. But unfortunately not for them. 13-24 our score here. Eagles down by 11. Touch. That one drops in, and it is set point. And the first set goes to the Cardinals. We will come back after this timeout. You're listening to the Eagles Sports Network.
Count on First State Bank of Britain Woden to put your community first. We partner with your clubs, we cheer with you at the games, we make decisions right at home to help keep you financially strong. And with advanced online and mobile options, banking has never been easier. Good luck, Eagles, from First State Bank of Britain Woden, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So here's the deal. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save money. State Farm agent Jay Hiscox is ready to help you combine home and auto and save in Britt. Call Jay or Lindsay today at 641-843-3563. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, remember, during tonight's games, you text in your vote for the Jay Hiscox State Farm Player of the Game. Text me at 828-649-5469. That's 828-649-5469. We're going to day Jay in your second set right after this.
Tap. Go. First Citizens Bank's contactless debit cards make purchases easy. Call us at 800-423-1602 or stop in to see us about getting one today. First Citizens Bank, member FDIC.
All right, here we go with the second set here on the Eagles Sports Network. Good to have you along. Our executive producers are Carl Waldred, Zarin Egestal, Ann Feener, and the hardest working producer in radio, Angela Nelson. I know because she's still working. Don't believe me? Go take a look. She's working. Not a problem. Mel Balsley's also working his tail off in the control room, trying to fix little technical things that go bananas and just leave the major things alone, right? As I've always said, it's a thankless job. That's why we don't thank him. Nonetheless, he does a great job. So at some point in time, we'll say thank you. And we thank him. Confused? Well, let's get into the second set here. Eagles having a heck of a time. You're trying to figure out what to do. They will serve first. Faith Steenblock will set up in the center, looking at a three-person back line. Fires over. This one going to go deep. Dug out there by the Cards. They'll set it up over towards the near side. The attempted tap over, not there. Picked up here by the Eagles. They'll go over to the far side and bump it over. And that is going to be a net violation on the Cardinals. Can't touch that thing. It's got cooties. Can't touch that thing. 1-0 our score here. Service across. Picked up here to the near side. The smash over, not going to work. Picked up here by the Eagles. They'll free ball it over, and that one's just outside. The ref in the nest was able to make that call. We're tied at 1-1. Service across into the net. 2-1 our score. Eagles had the lead. And this is where you need to put together a good rally. Distance yourself, because this game goes in ebbs and flows. It always does. Coming over here to serve here on the near side, Peyton Whipple winds and whacks the thing down into the middle. Picked up there by the Cards. They'll free tap it over. Picked up here by the Eagles. They'll come up with it, free ball it back over again. Set up here towards the center. Now the attempted kill, cross court. Johnson underneath it, makes the save. They go to the center. The tap over. This one just out of bounds. It's tied at 2-2. So the Cardinals will see what they can do as they wind up and fire this one over towards the back line, and it is in play for an ace. Almost all the girls on this team are soccer players, by the way. Service across, dug out here. Far side, tapped down beautifully by the Cardinals. Many are basketball players. Wind and the shot over here, dug out by the Eagles. Picked up, and this will go out of bounds, as there was nothing Faith Steenblock could do when she bumped it. Eagles, on the other hand, don't have a soccer program, but they have an outstanding track program, and their softball program is coming along. Here's a 5-2 lead. Picked up here by Johnson. Set up to the far side. The attempted kill to the back corner's just out of play. Make it 6-2. And you can see what I'm talking about when it comes to rallies. The Cardinals are able to put points together. The Eagles have just got to find a series where they can make that work. Aubrey Madsen comes in. Charlie Brueggemann will sit down. Service across. Nicely played it, but just a little bit low as she gets the return back, does Aubrey Madsen, but she sends it into the net. 7-2. 6 straight points here by the Cardinals. The wind and the delivery over. They pick it up to the middle. Now over towards the far side. Free ball to back over. Cardinals settle it. They'll send it back over and do a surprise bump over into the center. The Eagles were not protecting. Peyton Whipple hits the deck. That makes it now 8-2. Timeout called. We'll step aside. You're listening to the Cardinals Sports Network.
K.C. Nielsen Limited, your local John Deere implement in Kanawha, Buffalo Center, Titonka, and Algona.
They carry a large selection of new and pre-owned inventory for your farming operation when it comes to inspecting your John Deere equipment and providing you precision ag support. K.C. Nielsen has the total package to get the job done right.
Visit kcnielsen.com and follow them on YouTube.
Hi, this is Mike Ewing. For more than 40 years, my family and our staff at Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company have been caring for your families with personalized services as unique as the lives each of us live. Ewing Funeral Home and Monument Company, serving Britt, Kanawha, Clarion, Belmont, Dow's, and all the surrounding communities for generations and generations to come.
Well, the Cardinals were just made to look silly here as they let a ball just drop right in between the middle of them now to make it 8-3. That doesn't happen very often. Duran comes in. She'll go over on that left wing. Here's the service across, picked up there by the Cardinals. They'll set it up over. The attempted block by Frayne, not there. Picked up here by the Cardinals. They will send it over. Picked up here by the Eagles. They bump it over. Here's a near lift, but they'll keep it. Now the attempted kill, saved by the Eagles. They'll set it up over here towards the near side. Durant puts it up into the rafters, and the point goes in favor of the Cardinals. $1 million. That's all I want is $1 million so I can raise the roof on this place. Make it more conducive to volleyball. Then watch the ladies. They'll hit the ball even harder to try and hit the ceiling. Service comes across, picked up here by the Eagles. And that didn't quite work, as Aiden Nielsen tried to leave it for Aubrey to try and come up with, make that Duran to come up with a bump, but it didn't work. 10-3 our score here. Service got by Frayne, comes across. Dug out here by the Eagles. They'll send it over to the far side, off the hands of the Cardinals. They'll stage it over to the near corner. The attempted kill off the block, not there. Eagles try to tap it over and end up putting it in the net. Set number 2 has never been friendly to the Eagles. I don't recall a single time where we've had a good second set. Service, set up. Duran pops it over to the back corner, picked up here by the Cardinals. They free ball it back. Dug out now. Duran underneath it, goes over to the far side. Here's a bump. It comes over, picked up there by the Cardinals. They go to the near side. Now they'll try to come off the block. The Eagles have got it. Duran sets it up. Picked up here. Back it comes to her. She'll pop it over into the corner, picked up there by the Cardinals. They'll set it up. Coretta puts it over to the back line. Eagles get it. They'll set it up. Duran tries to put it into the block. I think that Brueggemann tries to put it up into the block and ends up getting it put back to her and down onto the floor. 12-3 our score here. Service across. Dug out. Picked up here by the Eagles. They'll go over to the far side. Tapped over to the libero. Picked up by the Cards. They'll blast it over, and that one is good for a point to make it 13-3. Honestly, in the 10 years that I have done this, I don't think we have ever had a good second set. Service comes across, picked up here by the Eagles. They'll go to the middle, off the block, and that one is slammed back in their face to make it 14-3. And the coaching staff is really, really working here. They are really working with these ladies right now. Service comes across, picked up here to the near side. Now the blast over to the far side, and that one goes too strong. And now the substitutions are going to come in here. Lauren Johnson's going to come in. Stepping out will be number 11, Cooper Sobek. Cooper has played well on that front line, but coach wants to have a quick word with her. In that luxurious box seat right next to her. Service comes across, picked up here by the Eagles. They'll bump the back line. Now they'll bring it up to the front. Johnson sends it over. Lauren does. Now they come over here to the near side. The attempted kill, and nice save. Tap over, and that one nicely played. Cardinals get it back, and Johnson once again playing dominant on the net. Here's another blast, and that one gets over her hands and in, and the Cardinals now are talking. We got a problem in the middle. We got to discuss this. Timeout is called. We'll take it and step aside. It is 16-3 Cardinals. Back after this on the Cardinals, our Eagles Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Brett McNeese. McNeese Tire and Automotive in Brett. Big or small jobs, we do it all. Tires, oil changes, and other vehicle maintenance, inspections, brakes, even transmission and engine work. And with 24-hour roadside service calls, count on our McNeese Tire family to be there for your child when it matters most. McNeese Tire, a mile and a half west of Brett on Highway 18. Call 843-3536 or visit us on Facebook.
Admit it, nothing says barbecue like Big Brad's. For 12 years, offering award-winning barbecue for vending, catering, parties, reunions, graduations, or any other event in your future. Book Big Brad's Barbecue today. Call 515-293-0791. And let's go Eagles.
Greta Powers won over. This one picked up by the Eagles. Ricochet like a pinball. Cardinals try to get it back, and Johnson looking at that tape to try and tackle it and drop it down, but ends up putting it in their own end. That makes it 17-3. Just little things, little tiny things that they've got to work on. Service comes across, dugout, picked up here into the center. Johnson's got it. She pops it to the back line. Just missed it. 18-3. Well, she's taking target practice at those borders, especially the ones that are exposed. Across it comes to the back line, dug out. Picked up by the Eagles. The attempted kill across plays off the tape. Now this one going around the roof. Picked up, now the bump back over again. This one's gonna go out of bounds. Eagles finally break that string to make it now 18-4. In now comes Claire Johnson. She will serve. 3-man back line here. Cardinals have 1 set win. 1-0 here. Service. Nice attempt as they tried to get it just inside the pylon and off the tape to play havoc with the front line, but that did not work. Down it goes 19-4. Cardinals will take it over. There's the service. Dug out, and this one's going to be an ace. The ball was just bending away from Peyton Whipple, and she thought she initially had it tracked, and then all of a sudden it just moved more to her left, and she couldn't quite come up with it. 20-14. At this level, if you can bend the ball, you're doing a really good job. There's another one, but this time the Eagles are on it. Picked up here to the far side. They'll free ball it back over. Set up here into the center. They'll tap over as Johnson. They're going to give it a lift. They're going to give two double tap. Yeah. There are all kinds of things wrong with that particular play. Charlie Bruggeman's going to come in. Lauren Johnson's going to sit down. And once again, another quick conversation to be had. (21-14) here. Service comes across as the Cardinals send it over. This one tapped down. As it comes back to the Cardinals at the net, they'll send it down. Make it now 22-4. Eagles are going to play back here for just a moment. Make it 21-5. Duran winds and delivers, and this one off the tape drops down on the Eagle end to make it 22-5. Service comes across, and there's another bender, and this one comes off the hands. And again, misreading these little bender services that just kind of slowly tail away from you, and you don't quite get into position properly. 23-5. Service comes across. This time, there's not going to be another ace as that one goes all the way up into the rafters. Hits the sportsman sign that no one has touched in ages. That makes it 24-5. So now it is set point. Cardinals have 19 chances here to put this one away. Across it comes, dug out. There's the ace. 25-5, your final score in that second set. And our reminder that our halftime sponsor is McNeese Tire and Automotive in Britt for all your vehicle, semi-truck, and agricultural tire needs, parts and service, even 24/7 roadside assistance. See McNeese Tire and Automotive 1.5 miles west of Britt on Highway 18. McNeese Tire says good luck to the Eagles. You can contact McNeese Tire at 843-3536 or check them out on Facebook or online at McNeeseTire.com. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Brent McNeese. McNeese Tire and Automotive in Britt. Big or small jobs, we do it all. Tires, oil changes, and other vehicle maintenance, inspections, brakes, even transmission and engine work. And with 24-hour roadside service calls, count on our McNeese Tire family to be there for your child when it matters most. McNeese Tire, 1.5 miles west of Britt on Highway 18. Call 843-3536 or visit us on Facebook.
Hancock County Health System physical therapy programs are here for you. For high school athletes to retirees, HCHS will guide you in minimizing your pain and maximizing your mobility. Hancock County Health System, your health, our care, a lasting partnership.
All right, as we head into the third set, remember to text in your vote for the Jay Hiscock State Farm Player of the Game. Text me at 828-649-5469. That's 828-649-5469. We're going to head back to AJ in your third set right after this.
Sense Seed and Services in Britt, your local Pioneer team. Pioneer brand soybean varieties are raising the bar on yields and pushing those yields even higher with local knowledge, services, and support. So make the most of every acre with Pioneer brand soybeans and premium seed treatments like Ilevo. Sense Seed and Services in Britt and Pioneer, with you from the word go.
Back here on the Eagles Sports Network as we get underway. Game time rituals in full effect. High-fiving. Doing a couple bumps here and there. We are set to go. Third set. Cardinals lead by 2. And the Eagles just let that one sail right by. Make it 1-0 Cardinals. Now they'll switch sides and serve from the near end. Here's the service across, picked up, trouble, tapped over. Cardinals in trouble as they have to one-hand this over. Eagles send it right back again. Here's the attempted kill, and that one by Greta is no question. You could say without any hesitation, it was a bullseye as it hit the Eagles' left eye on the floor. 2-0 our score. Service. Another bender, and that one unable to handle it as Whitney Johnson. That makes it 3-0. Service popped over. Picked up by the Eagles. Near side. Into the block. And this time, Greta's the one that cannot handle it. It goes down on the Cardinal end to make it 3-1. Claire Johnson coming in now. Base steam block winds and fires, and this one could have been played out of bounds, but the Cardinals opt to keep it in. They'll free ball it over, picked up there at the net, and trouble to be had there at the net as it drops over on the Eagles' end without any kind of proper momentum, trying to prevent getting any net call to make it 4-1. Service across. Another bender. And they are just targeting Whitney Johnson. They're coming in with these benders, and she's putting her hands way too high, and she's just dropping it down onto the floor. That is no fault of hers, by the way. The way you read the ball becomes very tough. Now she gets a good bump in. Here's this. Now Johnson's going to try to make them pay, and she does. As she settles the matter over here on the near corner with a good spike to make it 5-2. Make a fool out of me and watch what I do. Now Peyton Whipple sets up in the center. Winds and fires, and there's a rocket that the Cardinals can't handle. Make it now 5-3. Service across again. That one plays the net. And that one was a nice one because it was tailing just a little bit. And had it tailed enough, it would have given front court a lot of havoc. Now Greta serves. This one picked up here by the Eagles. They'll bump it over here towards the near side. Free ball it back over. This one set up by the Cardinals. They'll come over here to the near corner. The attempted kill is good. That makes it now 7-3. Now the service again. Johnson underneath it. They'll send it far side. The attempted kill to the back line is out of bounds to make it 8-3. Cooper Sobek now coming in. Maria going to sit down. She's been playing outstanding, gets a chance to talk with the coach and the assistant. Meanwhile, Greta stares at the back line, which is a solid 3. They'll send this one over. Eagles take it, send it back up, put to the back line. Greta sets it up. Now they come over here to the near side. The attempted kill, saved by the Eagles. Tapped up, look out, over towards the back line, and the Cardinals can't do anything with it. Statistically speaking, she almost had a 3-pointer. She hit the back of the box. It actually should have gone in, but it didn't on the backboard of the basketball goal. Now, here near side, Cardinals try to spike it. Eagles set it up into the center. Free balled by Durant. Now they'll bring it over here to the near side. staging for the center. Eagles, one man back, puts it up. Now they'll come over here to the near side, and the kill is good to make it 8-5. Ladies are not going to go quietly in this good evening. Service across, dugout, this is trouble, and it's an ace. Now they'll stage over toward the far side. Cardinals realign. They'll send this off the tape. Picked up here by the Cards. They'll tap it over. And that one, a beautiful tap over, drops for a point to make it now 9-6. And that kills the rally there. Eagles have got to get it back into motion again. They'll come back with a three-man back line. Go 2-1 up on the front. Service. Into the tape. That makes it 9-7. Claire Johnson will come in. And Claire will take the ball into the middle over on the near side. Looks at a three-man, staggered. They'll send it back to the back underneath it. Tapping it over are the Cardinals. Picked up by the Eagles to the far side. The attempted kill just got underneath that, and she knows it, does Cooper Sobek. As she popped that underneath the ball and sent it out of bounds to make it 10-7. Service comes across, dugout. Popped over here towards the near side. Free ball back to the corner on the far end. Cardinals have got it. They'll stage it to the center with an attempted kill. And a nice block by Charlie Brueggemann. Puts it down on the Cardinal end to make it now 10-8. Sobek will come in. Will go out, rather. Duran will come in. Make sure that the shoes are nice and clean before she winds and fires. Winds and sends it over, and this one just off the edge. Picked up here by the Cards to the far side. They'll tap it over. Picked up by the Eagles. They'll stage it on a nice tap over. Cardinals right there to respond. They'll send it near side. The attempted kill off the tape. Played nicely. This one goes over to the far side. Gouge can't get a good bump. Now they'll have to send it over, will the Cardinals. Picked up here by the Eagles to the center. Free ball tap. Gouge sends it back. Picked up on cross court, and that one drops in for a point as the Eagles had once again stretched out to protect the lines in case there was any kind of a spike. And they'll drop it in the center now to make it 11-8. Eagles are talking. Who's going to get the middle this time? Here's the libero sending it over into the net. 11-9. Brueggemann winds and fires and puts that one into the net. Make it now 12-9. Now the service comes across, dug out nicely, played over here to the far side. The Cardinals, once again coming over the top of that ball was Peyton Whipple, and she sends it down to the floor. And they tell her, okay, this is what you did. And she figures it out for a moment. Now she realizes. 13-9, Cardinals send it over. Dug out here, picked up over here to the center. Now they'll go to the far side. The attempted kill is crossed, dug up by the Cards. Now they'll come over here to the near side, that into the net. Oy, oy, oy. Boy, they had a clear shot at a point as the open space was available over on that far side closest to the net. They just could not put it over. Service across. Dug out nicely. They'll send it here to the near side. The attempted kill is way downtown. Anybody in Kanawha that sees a volleyball rolling down the street, please bring it back. That thing had more mustard on that hot dog than you care to imagine. 13-11 here now. Faith Steenblock winds and fires it over. Picked up here. Here's Greta, look out! Picked up there by Johnson. Set it up. Now the tap over here to the near side. Picked up now over in the middle. They'll come over here to the near corner. That one's going to go out of bounds as the spike goes long to make it 13-12. Cardinals want to make a substitution. Eagles want to finish this thing. They've slowly been talonning their way back into this contest. Service comes across to the back corner. Picked up here to the far side. Now to the middle. No, they're going to go to the end. Picked up here in the center are the Eagles. They'll pop it over. Picked up. Now the attempted kill off the block. Nicely saved by the Eagles. They go to the far corner. Cross court is good. And the Cardinals have had enough of this. They're going to take a timeout. We'll step aside. It's 13-all in the second and third set on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you've been to a wedding in the Midwest in the last 2 decades, chances are good it's been Mojo Productions rocking the reception. And if it's a party you want, Mojo Productions can deliver. Street dances, private parties, even karaoke. Mojo Productions has you covered. So give us a call at 515-408-1074 and get Mojo working for you.
Britt Food Center. Experience all the benefits of a family-owned local grocery store like prime quality meats, fresh produce, deli and bakery items. Download the Bright Aisle mobile app for digital coupons, recipes, email offers, and smart zone alerts to save even more. Or visit us online at BrittFoodCenter.com.
Service comes across and it's an ace. And the Eagles now have a 14-13 lead. And the fire on that bench is suddenly getting out of control here. Somebody hide the water. Here's the service across, dug out by the Cards. They'll send it in to the far side. The attempted cross-court kill is in there. Well, we're level at 14 here now. Eventually, we'll get the ball over to the south end of the gym. Service comes across into the net. That makes it 15-14. Cardinals talking quick defensive strategy here now. Whipple winds up and whacks it right across. Picked up there, and it's an ace. 16-14. Eagles. Service comes across as Whipple whips it across. Now picked up there by the Cardinals. And Greta tries to send it over. Eagles balance it. Back it comes once again. Johnson underneath it. And the save. And this one's going to go back. And the Cardinals are in trouble now. They're out of system. They'll have to get Greta to come up. And she cannot get it across. (17-14) Eagles have the lead. Service comes across once again, dug out there on that back line. Now the Cardinals will set it up here to the near side. Picked up by Johnson. Eagles send it right back again. Tapped over. Nicely played by the Eagles. Now they'll go to the near corner. The tap is up there and good as the kill. Cross court is good to make it 17-15. Now the wind and the delivery. That one played nicely by the Eagles. Now here's the attempted kill off the block. This is trouble. They'll have to tap it back and wait. And we have a net violation on the Cardinals. I was going to say, when she came up to tap it back, her foot was on the line. That makes it now 18-15 here. Service comes across, picked up there by the Cardinals in the center. Now they'll come over to the near side. This one nicely saved. And oops, the bump was not there as that ball was once again rotating in such a way that it was peeling away from her, and she just ricocheted off her hands down onto the floor. 18-16 here. Cardinals to serve in the center. Cross it comes, picked up here, and that one's trouble, and it'll be an ace. 18-17. And again, we talk about ebbs and flows in the game. Who's going to get that last ebb, that last flow? Right now, the Cardinals seem to be having the tidal wave their way. The service comes across, dug out nicely, played there, and they tried to catch the Cardinals off guard by double touching it over the net, but it ends up in it. We're level at 18. Again, the service across, dug out, tapped on the joust, and it'll go down, and a timeout called by the Eagles. Will step aside. It is 19-18. Cardinals on the Eagles Sports Network.
Power up your toolbox. Make lawn care, painting, and outdoor building projects quick and easy, or transform your backyard into a chilling, grilling space. Swenson's Hardware in Britt is ready to help you do it best. Shop in store or online 24/7 at swensons.doitbest.com. Free, fast delivery to our store. Swenson's Do It Best Hardware in Britt, serving Eagle fans for over 40 years.
Cardinals to serve, going right to left. They'll wind and deliver and send this one over to the near far line. They'll pick it over to the far side. Cardinals now have to settle it down as it comes back to their end. They'll spike it, and this one's in there for good, right down the middle to make it 20-18. Just takes a little spark, somebody doing something exquisite to change the complexion of this game. Service comes across, picked up here to the far side. Now that one is batted into the net by the Eagles. Make it now 21-18. Aubrey Madsen will come in, stepping out as Peyton Whipple. Just one exquisite moment. That's all it takes to turn this around. Service comes across, dugout, picked up here by the Eagles. They'll send it over to the far side, free tap over. Cardinals having trouble with it now. They're out of system. They tap it back over. Eagles settle it down. Now here's another pound by Duran, and that one goes well out of bounds. Make that Charlie Brueggemann, beg your pardon. Charlie sending out. 22-18 the score here. Eagles were starting to put it together, and then all of a sudden, a little frustration maybe. Service comes across, dug out here on the back line, picked up by the Eagles. They'll stage it to the far side. The attempted kill off the block, picked up there by the Cardinals. They'll come to the middle with another shot. This one not there. That one tapped down and by the Cardinals into the face of Faith Steenblock, and down it goes 23-18. A timeout is called. We'll step aside as the Cardinals lead in the third set on the Eagles Sports Network.
Go Eagles from the Britt Chamber of Commerce and our members including Scott Johnson Drainage, Charleston Auto Parts, Westview Care Center, Allies for Substance Abuse Prevention, and Big Brad's Barbecue. We appreciate your support. See the Britt Chamber of Commerce Facebook page for info and events.
Pritchard Auto Company of Britt is a proud supporter of West Hancock athletics, music, arts, and education, as well as many activities and organizations in the Britt and Kanawha community. You support us so we can support them. Check us out on Pritchard.com. Give us a call or stop in and let us earn your business. That's Pritchard.com. Go Eagles.
All right, remember to get those votes in for the Jay Hiscock State Farm Player of the Game. Text me at 828-649-5469. That's 828-649-5469.
All right, match point here now as the Eagles lost another point there. Here's the service. This comes across, dug out here by the Eagles, and this is where they have to play to their best. Tapped at the net, picked up here, batted over. Cardinals out of system. Now they've got to set this one up on the near side. They free ball it over. Dug out nicely by the Eagles. They'll tap it over onto the far side, fairly defended. Now they'll pick it up here to the near side. The attempted kill is good, and the Cardinals win it. Game, set, match, 25-18. They had it, and then it just came apart on them, unfortunately. We'll come back with our post-game scoreboard show, which, of course, as always, is brought to you on the Eagles Sports Network by the fine folks over at the Britt Bar and Grill. We're talking about Eric Stacy and the entire crew over there, and also at the main event Main Avenue Event Center. You don't want to miss the action tonight after the game at the Britt Bar and Grill. Check them out on Facebook for daily specials and upcoming events, or to book a party at the Main Event Avenue Center. Call 641-843-4275. Back after this.
The Britt Bar and Grill. Get daily lunch specials, hot wings, burgers, roasted chicken, even a ribeye. Or to book a party at Main Avenue Event Center, call 641-843-4275. Weddings, reunions, birthday parties, or any private party. Don't miss all the action at the Britt Bar and Grill or Main Avenue Event Center, downtown Britt.
Score the best Wi-Fi experience with fast fiber from ComOne. Get up to 1 gigabyte plus local support 24/7 so you can keep streaming your Eagles and Cardinals too. ComOne, the local one, serving Hancock, Wright, and Humboldt County neighborhoods with the most reliable internet, telephone, and digital HD TV. Click ComOneNet.net today.
Hi, I'm Dave Zroslik, president of Stellar Industries. The employee owners of Stellar Industries reflect the values of small-town living: honesty, integrity, kindness, and caring. With locations in Garner, Kanawha, and Mason City, Stellar is a proud supporter of high school athletes from across the North Iowa area. Log on to StellarIndustries.com to learn more about Stellar and how you can become part of our family.
Forge and Build is Britt's one-stop shop for contractors and do-it-yourselfers. Not sure what you're looking for? Let their trained professionals help you determine what lumber, tools, or hardware you'll need to get any job done. Stop by and see them at First Avenue Northeast in Britt, or visit them at forgeandbuild.com.
We want to see your smile. Garner Dental Group provides orthodontic treatment for all ages. A platinum-level Invisalign office is right here in North Iowa. Dr. Amy and Dr. Bree would love to show you what orthodontics can do for you or your child. Garner Dental Group. We provide everything your smile needs to shine. Visit us today at garnerdental.com to find out more.
Trolson Auto Parts in Britt is your local source for all your vehicle needs. We offer a full line of automobile service along with auto parts and accessories for your vehicle. Did you know Trolson's is also a dealer for Snowdog snowplows? Contact Dan at 641-843-3865 for all your automotive needs. Go Eagles.
All right, get them in, get them in. Text in your vote for the Jay Hiscock State Farm Player of the Game. We are all tied up at this point, so those votes are important. So get them in. Text me at 828-649-5469. That's 828-649-5469. We're going to have AJ in your postgame show right after this.
The Britt Bar and Grill. Get daily lunch specials, hot wings, burgers, roasted chicken, even a ribeye. Or to book a party at Main Avenue Event Center, call 641-843-4275. Weddings, reunions, birthday parties, or any private party. Don't miss all the action at the Britt Bar and Grill or Main Avenue Event Center, downtown Britt.
Back here on the Eagles Sports Network. Hello to you folks in Lincoln, Nebraska, Salina, Kansas, Topeka, Kansas, Kansas City, southern parts, South Bend, Indiana. Yeah, we're in Detroit, Michigan tonight, in Chicago, Milwaukee, St. Paul, also in New Ulm, and we were also all over the state in Iowa. We were in the in the Quad Cities. We were in Cedar Rapids. We were in Des Moines, all over the place tonight. And we also want to say hello to you folks in Fargo, North Dakota, as well as you folks in Cleveland, Ohio, and in Canton. And we also want to say hello to you folks in Lexington, Kentucky, as well as in Nashville, Tennessee, watching tonight. I think I know who that is, by the way. And if it is who you are, man, I miss you. You're a great guy. Tulsa, Oklahoma tonight. We saw people watching us down there just north of Little Rock and Mayflower, watching us there, and in, let's see here, El Paso, Texas, as well as Dallas, Texas as well, too. And we had folks down in Louisiana watching us as well, too. And up in Traverse City, Michigan tonight. Hello to you folks who are watching this on the Eagles Sports Network and the home of Presentation College, by the way. They're watching us as well there, too. Washington, D.C., we had some viewers there tonight. Thanks for watching, as well as in Baltimore and in Boston. And we want to say hello to you fine folks that were watching us in Green Bay, Wisconsin tonight, and just outside of Green Bay as well, too, as well as a ton of people watching in Britt, Nice to have you all watching us here on the Eagles Sports Network. Our post-game scoreboard show brought to you by Eric Stacy and the entire crew at the Britt Bar and Grill and the Main Avenue Event Center. This was a great night for the Eagles. Lots of good things to happen. The second set, as always, is troublesome for the Eagles. But the third set, they started to show some fire, some true quality there, and it was good to watch how they were able to put it together. Garner stayed patient. They realized where they could start to make the good kills, and they started to go after them. Plus, they started putting some service aces together with some nice serves that were benders. They were moving the ball around, creating a lot of different opportunities for themselves to score, and it was working. It was working very, very well. You take a look at Demarius Duran tonight. She had 2 kills on the night. Claire Johnson had 2. Peyton Whipple had 4 on the night. Faith Steenblock, perfect as far as the serving is concerned. Whitney Johnson had a couple of kills as well, too. And Carly Johnson tonight, boy, I tell you what, she had the digs like crazy. She and Madsen playing outstanding, and so was Charlie Brueggemann tonight in that center position where they were digging out and doing what they needed to do to keep the game alive and keep the Eagles into the contest. Tough matchup, and you have a big decision. All of you who are watching on the Eagles Sports Network tonight have a very, very big decision to make. Who do you think should be our Jay Hiscox State Farm Player of the Game? How do you participate in this? Well, I'll tell you about it. What you do is you text us at 828-649-5469. We have operators sitting by. They're not standing. It is 828-MIX-KIOW is the number to text. 828-649-5469. You text us and you let us know right now who you think that player of the game should be, and we will announce who that winner is. We understand it's a tight contest, but you folks in Detroit, Michigan haven't heard from you. And what about you folks down in South Bend, Indiana, and down in Tulsa, Oklahoma? How about you guys down there in Salina, Kansas, watching us as well, too? We want to hear from you as well, too. 828's a free text, 828-649-5469. We'll come back after this timeout on the Eagles Sports Network.
Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars in Britt, Iowa. Looking for a get-up-and-go have-fun car? Check out Easy Go's new elite models powered by Samsung lithium technology with unbeatable power and performance, unprecedented zero-maintenance batteries, and an 8-year warranty. Check out our new pre-owned and customized options today at Miller & Sons Easy Go Golf Cars, 1/2 mile south of Britt on James Avenue.
Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, your hometown community bank, offering expertise in ag and commercial lending with digital banking products to fit all of your financial needs. Contact us today in Buffalo Center, Lakota, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Member FDIC.
The Britt Bar and Grill. Get daily lunch specials, hot wings, burgers, roasted chicken, even a ribeye. Or to book a party at Main Avenue Event Center, call 641-843-4275. Weddings, reunions, birthday parties, or any private party. Don't miss all the action at the Britt Bar and Grill or Main Avenue Event Center, downtown Britt.
Well, it's going to be a busy time here on the Eagles Sports Network, as well as all the Koloff Media Network stations, as we're going to be going on these video streams tomorrow. For example, the Eagles will be taking on the Belmont Clemmy Broncos. That game will be here on the Eagles Sports Network and on Eagle Eye TV. And we will also have for you on Cardinal TV as the Garner-Hayfield-Ventura Cardinals go visit the Osage Green Devils. That will be on the Cardinal stream. Forest City will have its game as well, too, and I understand Lake Mills is home, so we'll see how well that pans out. Those will be all on the streams. All you got to do is go to our website, KIW.com. You know how to do this, KIW.com. Click on the video streams at the top of the page, and you will be able to get in. All right, who is our Jay Hiscox State Farm Player of the Game? You know, this is always important. The ladies kind of gather around to see who it is, who's going to be a part of this. And we want you to be a part of it as well, too. You've texted in. You've told us who you think it is. Our Jay Hiscox State Farm Player of the Game is coming up right after this.
Whether you're on the road, the 20-yard line, the court, the mat, or way out in center field, go for the win and score with Drive Safe and Save from your Jay Hiscox State Farm team in Britt. You could earn up to a 50% discount on car insurance. Plus, bundle your home to save even more. Inquire about low rates on business, farm, and life insurance, too. Your Jay Hiscock State Farm team in Britt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call 641-843-3563 for a quote today.
All right, and your State Farm player of the game from the Jay Hiscock State Farm team in Britt is Whitney Johnson and Faith Steenblock, both playing an outstanding contest tonight. Really started to get the Eagles into the game, and it was good to see how they were able to just create these opportunities and do some good things for the Eagles. They've got to get that first set win in, though. That's going to be the tough one, and we'll see if they're going to be able to do that as well, too. So congratulations going to Whitney Johnson and to Faith Steenblock, who come up as our winners tonight. In girls varsity volleyball tonight, St. Ansgar is taking on the Decorah Vikings in their ball game, and a series of other games are being played even as we speak on both KIOW and also here on our other network stations as well too. So if you have a chance, check it out. There's some good matches that are going on. Well, that's going to do it. Our post-game scoreboard show brought to you, of course, by Eric Stacy and the entire crew at the Britt Bar and Grill and the Main Avenue Event Center. If you don't want to miss the action tonight after the game at the Britt Bar and Grill, you can check them out on Facebook for daily specials and upcoming events. Or if you want to book a party at the Main Avenue Event Center, and I highly recommend if you've got a party, that's the place you want to go. 641-843-4275. You got great food on one side. You got great libations and lots of space that you can just have all together way too much fun with. I'm telling you right now, it's absolutely awesome. Again, that's the Britt Bar and Grill and the Main Avenue Event Center. So for our executive producers, Carl Woldridge, Zarin Egestal, Ann Feener, and the hardest working producer in radio, Angela Nelson, I know because she's still working. I'm A.J. Taylor, and Mel Balsley back in Master Control. Can't forget him. What a great job he does managing this whole thing. Thank you, sir, for the awesome work that you do. I know we say it's a thankless job, but we're going to thank you anyway. And I'm A.J. Taylor. Good night from the nest as the Eagles fall to the Cardinals 3-0, 3-0 on the Eagles Sports Network. Good, everybody.